What did he do? What did he do?
Oh, you're live?
After this, Jar left the server, and I got a friend request from the robot himself, leaving him wanting to speak with me. This was about 5 AM my time, so if I sound a bit scatbrained in this call, that's why, and god, it was so random. Here is that call.
Oh.
Sorry. You alright?
Okay, so this was after. Oh boy, okay.
Yes, and your pronouns are she, her, correct?
Yeah.
Okay. Listen, sorry about that. I
That's
just knew
fine.
talking to him. I knew he was recording. I've already received 3 comments about it on my video because I knew he was recording. I knew talking to him wouldn't do me any favors. And I knew the rot thing he was going to bring up about the leaked DMs he has. And she has already apologized for it, and I personally think she was right because, like, if I...
Would this be considered a sleepy time call? I don't know. Yan, do you think, Yan, if you're still here, do you call this a sleepy time call? I don't know if that counts. To be fair, Falgi versus Stream Tech support is very funny. It is. It is. Ah! Yan! I don't want to perish. I take that as a no. You don't think that it was a sleepy time call. Okay. Fair enough. Fair enough. Is my husband aware that you sleep? Really? Really? Seal, there's a difference between Jesus. Between having an IRL call. Oh, hold on. Okay, sorry, I thought I was getting a DM. Okay.
I was dating a minor, yes. Like, if my girlfriend was a minor, yes. She should be upset with
Hi,
me.
Jonesies.
Well, yeah.
But she isn't.
I mean, I know her, and I don't think she would do that.
Wait, what? Blake, why? If Jar's watching this live, I was going to kick your ass. Why? What did I do?
My girlfriend? Wait, you know my girlfriend?
Yeah.
You do?
Yeah, I also had to speak to them after.
Please don't reveal her
No,
identity.
no, of course not. Listen,
No, listen.
I wouldn't do that. Like, they've done nothing.
Okay.
There's nothing attached to this, right? I think that would be like, there's no reason to do that, right? Like, I wouldn't do that. Listen, like,
Okay.
I made.
Okay, you know what? Hold on a minute. Let me go back to the beginning of this because I want to...
Oh gosh,
Sorry.
sorry. You alright?
Yes, and your pronouns are she, her, correct?
Yeah.
Okay. Listen, sorry about that. I
That's
just knew
fine.
talking to him. I knew he was recording. I've already received 3 comments about it on my video because I knew he was recording. I knew talking to him wouldn't do me any favors.
Oh, okay, Blake. I get what you mean. Okay. I'm sorry. I misread that then. Okay. I wouldn't lie. I would kick Jar's ass. Listen, I don't know if that will ever happen, but we'll see. I fell asleep to silently, but that's because I worked for 3 days of practically no sleep. Oh, that's fair. That's fair. Well, no. Sufferers, I mean, you can fall asleep to whoever you guys want to. I don't give a shit. But Siley thought that was funny, that she was like, why? I would say the same thing. Why would you want to fall asleep to me? I don't get it. I take no offense to that whatsoever. British people soothe you? Oh, that's fair. That's fair.
Favors. And I knew the rot thing he was going to bring up about the leaked DMs he has. And she has already apologized for it, and I personally think she was right because, like...
Oh, he's bringing up rot. Oh. Why is he bringing her up? What? That's so random to bring up. Like, what does any of that matter?
Like, if I was dating a minor, yes. Like, if my girlfriend was a minor, yes. She should be upset with me.
Well, yeah.
But she isn't.
I know her, and I don't think she would do that.
My girlfriend? Wait, you know my girlfriend?
Yeah.
Oh. Interesting.
You do?
Yeah, I also had to speak to them after.
Please don't reveal her
No,
identity.
no, of course not. Listen,
No, listen.
I wouldn't do that. Like, they've done nothing.
Okay.
There's nothing attached to this, right? I think that would be like, there's no reason to do that, right? Like.
Yeah, no. There would be no reason to bring his girlfriend into this. Although, yeah. I mean, he talks about her quite. Yeah, she's real. The girlfriend is apparently real. I don't think that she is. I funnily say that she doesn't exist, but it's been proven that she does. So, it's been proven that she does exist. And none of you believe me. Oh, about him having a girlfriend? Or about you knowing the girlfriend? Interesting. It's also speculated she's a VTuber. Oh. Yeah, but she doesn't have anything to do with this, though, for real. Like, Jar has brought her up numerous times. Can't even count the amount of times anymore. But she has nothing to do with any of this.
I wouldn't do that. Listen, like,
Agree,
I may
Tech.
disagree with you,
Tech, agree.
like, on certain, like, things in terms of, like, you know, obviously, like, in terms of, like, the way this stuff with Cindy was handled, you know, I mean, that's a no-brainer, right? But I'm not going to sit here and, like, out who your partner is. I think that's really scummy. I have, you know...
And yes, I've seen
morals.
it.
And also, Yen would never do that. Yen would never do that either. Unless the girlfriend was potentially a public figure and it was okay and it was well known or whatever, Yen would never do that. So...
I've seen your video on Naruto. And
okay.
I've seen your... Yes, so I know that. Listen, I'm really... Okay, let me get my emotions control. I've always strived. Like, I put myself at risk for Princess Elizabeth and 10, 12 years ago.
Mm.
And what good did it do? She still got banned and she still got hate. The Toby one was different. I kind of got, like, dragged into that one a little bit by everybody. But that whole thing happened.
Mm.
And, no one dragged me into this. I want to make that clear. No one dragged me into this latest one.
No, I know.
It was me.
Yeah.
It was me. I'm not going to lie about that, okay? But I knew, with all the warnings I got, I was like, I need to be careful. I need to be as careful as possible. And I wasn't, because not in a million years did I think my video would get leaked. And when I found that call with Vincent, I thought, when I told him, like, I need to not sound confident, I need to make it clear she's not innocent, I was like, fuck yes, this will be the clincher. But doesn't seem like people are even bothering watching the video, or they just don't believe me. And
well, that was also part of it. But the other part, though, to this, Jar, is that, again, you talked to the wrong one. You talked to Vincent, of all people, who, again, I've said this before, who probably knew very, very little about you, or if he did know you, then he's dumb because he didn't do his due diligence the way that he should have. But you talked to Vincent Martin, of all fucking people, who did not take your story seriously at all, and who also did not do his own due diligence in looking into the things that he should have looked into. You just heard Vincent was going to defend you, quote unquote, and you ran with it. And now you're saying that you don't want or you said in the beginning of the call that you don't think that his channel will grow or anything like that. Well, you were right about that. His channel has not grown whatsoever. People have pretty much ignored him. For the most part, anyway. Yeah, Vincent only likes Jar because he is anti-SJW and thinks sexual harassment is woke. True. Yen took what pretty hard? What? What happened? What did Yen take hard? Why is Yen heartbroken? What happened? Oh. Jar broke up with Yen? Oh. Wait, what? Wait a minute. I'm getting confused. Okay, I need to stop. Okay.
After everything, I don't know.
Right.
Sorry if I'm sounding emotional.
No, it's fine.
Listen. I don't. Yeah. I've been working on this whole time I've been gone. I have been working on myself. I have been making sure not to overshare, like working on my oversharing habits. It's just hard to know what to.
I know, right, Mac? How could Jar do that to her exactly? Exactly.
Right thing to do sometimes is. Do you know about my very first editor?
Oh,
I genuinely don't. I don't think so. If you said, I probably might even know the name if you say it, but no, not off the top of my head.
Joshua Montag.
Joshua. Oh no, that was a guy who he was like, wasn't he like he was friends with like Akuma at some point, right? Am I getting names mixed up?
No, you're getting names mixed up.
All right.
Yeah, he did fuck shit. Let's just say.
Okay.
I didn't know what he did. In fact, he didn't get outed until after he stopped working with me. People accused me of knowing. The FCK stuff happened. People accused me of knowing, and it's just really hard because like I want to make connections on the internet. It's just I'm always afraid to.
You should be. Your reputation is in the fucking toilet, my guy. Hello, Mac with some cheese. How are you? I meant to say hi to you when you were first in here. I apologize. Yeah, exactly. Sure, Jar. Sure. Yeah, it's. Well, your reputation is in the fucking toilet. So, you're not.
Because like shit keeps hitting the fan, and then when it came.
Hold on a second, chat. I apologize. Give me just 1 second. I have to step away for just a minute. I will be right back. Promise. Promise.
I'll shut the fuck up. I don't want to have a I'm so lonely moment.
Also keep in mind like who you're talking to. Like,
I know.
I understand you're going through a lot of crap, right? Again, and I won't be like, I won't hide like I very much like you're not in my best. You're not in my best stead right now, if that makes sense.
I'm not. I
am willing to listen to you, if that makes sense.
You're willing to listen to me, but you're willing to listen to me. I get that. I know how you look at me. I know how everyone looks at me. I've been so careful. Like, do you know why no one has found my nodes?
Wait, hold on a minute. Wait, whoa. Wait a minute. Wait. Did he literally... Did I literally just hear that right? Are you kidding me? But hold on a minute.
Like you're not in my best. You're not in my best stead right now, if that makes sense.
I'm not. I
am willing to listen to you, if that makes sense.
You're willing to listen to me, but you're willing to listen to me. I get that. I know how you look at me. I know how everyone looks at me. I've been so careful. Like, do you know why no one has found my nodes?
Chad, I got nothing. What? Oh my fucking god. What does that even mean? Oh my god. Exactly, no one asked. Like, what? What is happening?
I would assume because you haven't posted them.
Yes, I don't post my nodes. Do you know why?
Because
there's not.
I'm sorry, I'm quite blunt, but you know.
Yeah, I don't post my nodes. I don't. Do you know why no one found my degenerate fat furry roleplay?
What?
You didn't have one?
Yes, I didn't have one. Like, I knew I play.
Wait a minute.
Do you know why no one found my degenerate fat furry roleplay?
Oh my god. What? Oh my god. What? Oh, good god. Max, someone get YMS on the horn. Blech. Oh, Yen. Oh my god, I am so sorry, Yen. Bruh. Oh my god. Are you fucking kidding me? I wonder which is worse, this call or the one Burn had with him. Fucking hell. I don't know, Calamity Girls. At this point, I have no idea. Oh, Starbird, I'm sorry. I was typing. Sorry. I got a new keyboard yesterday, and it's a little bit quieter, but the keyboard is right next to my mic, so I'm sorry if you guys heard that. But yeah, that's what that was. Yen, bless you. Bless you. And y'all wonder why, or y'all know why I will never talk to him, is because of reasons like this. Hell no. Hell no.
You assume you didn't have one?
Yes, I didn't have one. Like, I knew when I joined the internet, stuff like this, like sexual stuff, and I avoid it. And like nothing hurt me throughout all of this more than people accusing me of cheating on my girlfriend. Nothing hurt me more than that. Like, I don't do I try to avoid doing sexual things with people at all costs, because I know.
Oh, but the pinching of the ass with Professor Dreadlocks, that's not sexual at all. Okay. Okay, sir. Okay.
Oh, it's always going to get leaked. Look at Destiny. Look at Pyro. Look at all these people.
I know, Max.
Right.
Same.
Again, like, I think like the whole, again, like, I know like people are saying it, but for me, I think it's like a much lesser thing in regards to like the whole stuff with Cine.
I know.
Like, again,
Wookie? I swear to God. Wookie? That is just... They were just roommates, Your Honor. Bro. Wookie, I swear to God.
yeah, and I know it's an accusation against you. Of course, it's going to affect you. But like, I think that's so much less ground on it. I look, I understand that you are.
Yeah, okay, Wookie. Yeah, okay. Get your mind out of the gutter. He was just laughing like a retarded seal. Yeah, okay. I don't believe you.
Are autistic. I don't mean that in like in a derogatory way, right?
No, you're just...
And I have said this, right? Like, you are very pedantic with wording, like very like you will say something, in a way that like probably doesn't mean what you think it means. Also,
I know.
Which is one thing I did know in your recent video, because I had seen it. Like, and again, it also doesn't look like the best in terms of, because I sit here and I can like see both sides of the argument the best I can, but like when you have like stuff that you are saying in call, and then you add stuff like after the fact in like the the text that comes up on screen and what you actually meant, again, like you don't have a lot of like people who are going to be exceedingly good faith with that, given like the way it sits, right, is that you made a video defending someone.
I know.
Like, I mean, of course, you've been hearing about it for a year.
More like 9 months.
And then people are sat here wondering like why. Like, and normally when people like switch up, like from the way it's like perceived,
wait, I'm confused. Like, when I'm going on Google,
Kickin'.
I have to go back to Google to Google the Google. Because, like, how am I supposed to get to Google's homepage?
Kicken_the_Swede super chatted $2.12. Good morning, and what did Wookie do this time?
Hi, Kickin'. Thank you. Wookie was being Wookie. Would you like to hear what he said? I mentioned something about why I will never talk to Jar in a call. And Wookie, being Wookie, where is it? The Jar KHuck call, if it ever happened, would be unlistenable, especially with all the clapping sounds. And then he tried to say, get your mind out of the gutter. It would be him laughing like a seal. Yeah, okay. Yeah, that's what he did. Thank you, Kickin', for the 2. I appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you.
Or it kind of like looks like you had 2 videos made, right, with differing opinion, and you went with like you had one which was like it wasn't the best, but again, also like it was the it wouldn't have destroyed me. Yeah, exactly.
I know. I would have gotten like maybe a few hate comments, and that's it. And
and again, like I know you're like
Maybe.
going a bit rough here, but so you were saying like you looked into like people who were saying like Cine wasn't that bad, right? That creepy reading at one point, or is that an unrelated thing? I may be getting like my wires crossed.
It's not that important, but that creepy reading was like you should reach out to people, and I was like,
Yeah.
oh, you know, and like you know, other people do this, like they get recorded.
Like, wait, I'm confused. Like, when I'm going on Google, I have to go back to Google the Google. Because, like, how am I supposed to get to Google's homepage?
Mac with some cheese super chatted $2, gestures aggressively at cool anime girl.
Thank you for the 2. I appreciate it. Why are we aggressively pointing at cool anime girls? What'd she do? I love when KHuck misses my messages and focuses on Wookiee. No, sometimes I catch them. It just depends. Wookiees are worse, though, to be fair. They can be. Wookiees are a little bit worse, but we love them for it. We do. Up more? Further? About Vincent? Oh, Jesus. Okay, hold on. She says that she flees. They were just roommates, Your Honor. I wonder which is worse, this Call of the Burn one. Yeah, I saw that one. They were just roommates, Your Honor. I'm glad we never got the audio files of when KHuck and Vincent made a baby! Ma'am? Oh my god. Wookiee has been rubbing off on you. Someone's been rubbing off on you. If it ain't Wookiee, it's other people. God damn. No. Don't you use those angel emojis on me. Ain't gonna work. No. God damn it, girls, Jesus. Oh, God. You thought I got corrupted? You did get corrupted there, Nintendo Mail. I'm just saying. You have been corrupted there for a little bit. You're just better at hiding it, I guess. I don't know. You've been corrupted for a hot minute. Blue. Can you have wrench just to clock whoever said that? That's funny. Blue, it was cool anime girls, and no, it's fine. It's all good. Wookiee didn't even get timed out for what he said, so to be fair, if Wookiee would have gotten timed out, then I probably would have timed out Cool Anime Girls to make it even and to be fair, but they both didn't, so I'll leave it alone for now. Wrench duel, that's funny. You know what, Blue? You know what? There you go. I was going to do that anyway. There you go.
Recorded calls, and they have everything in front of them. Maybe I can do that. I knew this was a big thing, and all I know is, here's what I have taken away from this. Ever since I joined the internet, I remember I told myself this. Listen, Jar, don't talk about pedo stuff. Not against it or against it or in favor of it. Either way. Like, don't say this person is a pedo or this person isn't a pedo. That's like, what happens, it's going to end up bad for you in some way. Like, just avoid that topic altogether.
You're dual wielding. Oh, Blue, I love you. I'm at work, so I'm trying so hard not to laugh. Let's be honest, it's pointless to time Wookiee out. They pick up where they left off once they're out. That's true. That's very true, Zephyrus. That's true. So it's what's a little wrench whacking between Blue? Oh, Jesus. Oh, y'all are too funny. Wookiee is consistent, that's true.
Together. And I made sure to do that. Sorry, I'm getting off. I'm tired.
I love every single one of you. I hope you know that. You guys are amazing. 07s to all of you, seriously. You guys are so cool. I love my chat. I do. I love my chat. You guys are amazing.
You're fine. I mean,
I
understand what you're saying there.
Someone like me isn't the person to talk on that.
Yeah.
And I was trying to be careful, and
someone like you isn't a... Oh my god. Little too late to be talking about that now, isn't it? Little late on that one.
I told myself, listen, if I'm not comfortable with this is my cheapest editor, he'll get money out of it. I can always just not upload the video. I can always just not upload it.
Again, we live with the actions that we take.
Yeah, exactly, Mac. Jar, stop fucking talking. Stop fucking talking.
I
know, I know that's such a hand wave thing to say.
I know, I knew from the beginning. Eventually, I would have to face the music for something. I just didn't know what it was.
Yeah,
I just never. Yeah, I want to give you this warning, and I'm not. This is not a threat because I can shoot myself. I could blow my brains out tomorrow, and it will still happen. Eventually, it will be your turn. Whether I'm around or not, eventually it will be. I'm not trying to say that as a threat. It's just a warning. It happens to everyone. No?
You got to be careful when it comes to stuff like this. I was
trying to be.
I mean, one thing that doesn't help also, I have to ask because you did endorse the video, the one that Vincent Martin made. I am genuinely kind of curious about the takes that he did end up having in the video. Do you agree with them? Because you basically you kind of gave your stamp of approval on it, you know?
Well, yeah. I retweeted it out. Yeah, I think I should.
Yeah, you did, and that's how I found it, and I think that's how other people found it too. I know that's how I found it. Because I just so happened to see a clip or you tweeting it out, and I was just morbidly curious, and I happened to click on it, and that's when all hell broke loose. Yep.
Should have originally. I was I think it would have been smarter to say at least there's one person on my side instead of what I did on Twitter.
But again, also you got to keep in mind, then
really. Jar, I do not fucking believe you in any way, shape, or form. Now you're saying that you shouldn't have done... Really? No. I cap. Liar. Bullshit. No. That makes no sense. Because then... So, the only reason why I think that you're saying this now is because of the backlash that Vincent got. Because of the backlash that you and Vincent got is the only reason why you're saying that. No. No. You think Jar's cursed you? Well, he apparently cursed Kristen Ark. I don't know if any of you heard that today. Yeah, that's some bullshit. So, for those that don't know or didn't catch Chris's stream, he got... his jar video, I think reacting to Ponder's video, got a warning on it for child's or something involving child something. I can't remember exactly, but it was dumb. So hopefully it will be back up here soon. I don't know. But yeah, he mentioned that today when he went live, which was so fucking stupid. How dare he curse the narc of Christum? Well, listen, I've had warnings like that happen before. It is what it is. It's not a strike. It's just a warning about that particular part of your stream or video or whatever getting, flagged. And it could just be YouTube's algorithm. It could be, that's mostly what it boils down to. I really hope that no one like flagged that like, on purpose, but I don't know. It's dumb.
Then I have to ask, like, did you see the video like fully before you
did.
made the tweet? Okay.
No,
I did.
Okay.
Again, like I understand, I'm just trying to like correct me if I'm wrong, but it seems like you're coming from like a place of like everyone is against you right now. This person is defending you. Did you like think about the contents within it?
Of course I did.
Okay.
Of course.
you didn't.
I did have issues with it. Like, I don't think it was like a really woke versus anti-woke thing going on.
Of course not. No.
I didn't think I think he was missing the point of that, but he was right when he said like Jar's story has stayed consistent. I was like, thank you for saying that. And I can tell that the guy also has like really strong, like he stays by his morals. Like I told him, like people accused me of reaching out to him or getting him to defend me. I didn't. He reached out to me, and same with Ratsu. Like people say you manipulated Ratsu, you manipulated this guy. If you get manipulated by someone like me, that's on you.
Okay. Oh, okay. I mean, you're partially not wrong, but that's the thing, though, too, Jar. Again, that's the thing, though, too, Jar, right? Is that with Rotsoy and Vincent in particular, did they get criticisms for doing what they did? Yes, absolutely, and rightfully so. One, he's saying Rotsoy's name wrong. Yes, that's true. Two, Rotsoy was in Falgi and Diesel's community and was bragging about how she had so much content and like 2 hours, and he called Jar's girlfriend his sister. Yep. Yeah. Yeah, she did. I remember reacting to that and just thinking, "Oh my dear Lord, what are you doing?" But again, I truthfully, okay, is it partially on them for them not looking into shit further and them believing him and all of that? Yes. But it's also on you because you're the one that was telling your story and you were lying half the fucking time. You knew what you were doing talking to them. You knew exactly what you were doing. And you're trying to do it to Yen, and Yen ain't fucking having it. And good for her. I wouldn't either. This is, again, Chad, I cannot say this enough. This is why I will never have a VC with you, Jar. No. Because my bias will come out hard fucking core. I mean, that's true, Calamity Girls. Like, if she was doing an op, which I don't know if that was her intention to begin with. I have no idea. If she was trying to do that and then telling it all later, yeah, would that be content for days? Sure, maybe. But that's not what ended up happening. Metal Man, I like you. Don't make me time you out. Because afraid she will. I hate you. Metal Man, I actually like you. Do not make me. Do not. That's being... Oh, Jesus.
At that point. Like, holy shit, you got manipulated by someone like me? Really?
Because there's a few like flaws in like Vincent's video. when it comes to certain aspects that I have to like kind of like put my foot down on.
No, you're
Putting
fine.
aside like what your intentions are when it comes to stuff like what your intentions are with VidCon. Let's remove like the entire like the whole like, you know, was Jar trying to you know, do anything like weird, you know. If I remove that out the side, the simple like part of like Mali's message when they're like basically like giving like a negative reaction to like to hanging out, like that sort of stuff, right?
Yeah.
There's a part again, like when
Go ahead.
yeah, no, when Vincent ends up having his debate with Valgi, Vincent does basically say an argument of like that wasn't a strong enough no, which I think that's insane, really.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah, when I've talked about this before. When I first heard that the girls didn't say no hard enough from Vincent, and he pretty much that came out of his goddamn mouth, I literally almost crashed the fuck out. When I heard that was so unbelievably evil, malicious, all of it. That was there's no word to describe how pissed I got when I heard that. And I'm sure that other people did too, not just me. But yeah, that was one of the dumbest things I think that I have heard in a very long time.
Is that fair?
I understand where you're coming from.
Yeah.
I first was like, oh, let's hang out. She was like, no, and I was like, oh, okay, let's meet up. No, and I was like, oh, can we like meet up? I'm paraphrasing here, of course.
Yeah, of course.
Can we like meet up for just a bit? And she was like, no, and then I was like, oh, okay, because like I was under the impression this was going to be a thing, but like, and I understand I messed up, but once she said like it only lasted a couple of minutes.
Yeah.
And then I realized, okay, they don't want to hang out, so let me walk around. And then suddenly I'm getting told I'm stalking them, and it's like, okay, what does that benefit me? Like, let's say I am following them. Okay, like I catch them. Now what?
Yeah, no, I get you. Like, I'm saying this like.
No one said that you were stalking them. That's the thing, Jar. You're the only one saying that, and that is not helping you. No one is saying that you stalked them. They are saying that you were being creepy and weird. There's a difference. Yeah, oh yeah, Jar is trying to sweep for himself. Yeah, pretty much. Like, no one is saying that you stalked them. Okay, I'll say this, right? Oh, they did? Oh. Well, were they being serious, or were they just joking? Because okay, I'll say this. If they did say it, and I was going to say this anyway, it was probably just them joking around, but oh, okay, that's fair. You don't know? That's fair. It was probably just them, like, making a joke out of it, maybe. Or if, I don't know. Or if they were being serious, then, you know, obviously, then that's obviously an issue. But I didn't, okay. I wasn't sure if that was a thing or not. Okay, my bad. I retract that then. I'm sorry. I didn't know that some of them were actually saying that, or, yeah. Okay. I got you. Okay, I retract that then. My bad. My bad, chat.
Like, as like because this is a person, like, I'm not like trying to say like, oh, you should cut off Vincent, like all that crap, right? I'm not trying to do that at all. Well, what I'm saying is like, as in it.
I know. Shame on me, chat. I know.
In it, like, and you're saying like it was like a no, to like hanging out with you and stuff like that. And Vincent's defense is that it wasn't a strong enough no. It's not very, like, it's not good. You know what I mean?
It was, what he's saying is it wasn't clear to me, because it really wasn't. First I was like, oh, you don't want to hang out. Oh, well, you want to meet up? No. Oh, you want to just like meet up for a second? Also no. And I was like, oh fuck, I thought we were doing this. Like, I thought that's like, what was the plan? And
yeah. So like,
yeah, so I was a little thrown for a loop, and like, listen, I haven't tried to contact them like after everything that happened. Like, I haven't, like, the last person who contacted them, they reached out to me about the Peaches during the Peaches drama. They deleted their comment immediately, so I had the notification. I replied with ?
You are better than like 90% of the internet the moment you say you messed up. Well, yeah, I mean, if if Yen corrected me, or if anybody else would have corrected me, then yeah, or if they knew better than me in that regard, then yeah, I would definitely correct it.
When I'm going on Google, I have to go back
Thank
to
you,
Google
Kicken.
to Google the Google. Because, like, how am I supposed to get to Google's homepage?
Kicker number 4, the underscore Swede super chatted $5.31. Jar is so nice. He allowed Yen to be friends with Beckett.
True. I mean, that's a good way of looking at it. Thank you, Kickin', for the 5. I appreciate it. Thank you. What do you mean, Seal? We need to bring back public stocks and flogging for people like Jar. I mean, yeah, but, oh, that's funny. He allowed Yen to be friends with Beckett. That's hilarious. Well, I don't think that Jar would have had a choice regardless. I'm just saying. That would be like him saying that would be like also in the same token that Jar allowed Yen to be friends with Falgi. I don't think he had a choice in that matter. It wouldn't have mattered.
I forgot what they said in response after that. I told them I didn't want any involvement with that because even though I, of course, changed my mind, I still talked about the new Peaches stuff. But, like, I didn't want to talk to them about that because I was afraid I would say the wrong thing and upset them because I don't get how people work sometimes.
You don't say.
I don't understand so.
To be fair, I would say Jar following people around a convention that didn't want to be near him, I'd call that stalking. Yeah. No, and that is fair. But again, like I said, I'm sorry. I wasn't aware, or if I was told or it was said before, I didn't catch it. That's my fault. If the girls did say and truly believe in all seriousness that he stalked them, then I make my correction. I didn't know that they had said that, or if it was said I forgot, or I don't know, but that's my bad. So Jar says I can be friends with you. Oh my god. Jesus Christ. Jar doesn't even know who I am, besides the few DM exchanges we had, but that's besides the point. Yeah, okay. Yeah, chat. Okay, I might as well talk about it now. Alright, chat. I got something to say. I got a confession to make. So you know how I said that I would never get into a VC with Jar? Well, I have DMs with him. Yeah, that happened. It happened over the weekend. And I really don't want to leak them, though. I really don't. Because, truthfully, chat, he really didn't say anything that was, like, super shocking. I'm, like, being legit here. He didn't really say anything that was, like, super duper shocking. He did say a couple of things here and there, but that's really been about it. I did tell him at the last message that I sent to him, I did tell him that I intended on making it public, but I kind of changed my mind on that a little bit, because when I went through the messages, I was like, well, he really didn't say anything that he hasn't already said before, so there would really be no point. And honestly, I don't see me and him carrying on a conversation any more than what we did. I'm just saying. Like, yeah. So, do it would do? Maybe. Maybe. We'll see. We'll see. But yeah, no, like I said, chat, I don't intend, I changed my mind on making them public because truthfully, like I said, I'm telling you right now, he didn't say anything in there that he hasn't already said in some type of variation. So, yeah. Yeah, exactly, Kickin'. He tends to repeat himself. Yeah, that's pretty much what it was. So, and that he won't talk to Falgi. That's what it also is too. But you guys already knew that, so that's not anything new. That much I'll reveal. But yeah, so.
Social cues very well, as you can tell.
Yeah, of course. Like again, like I'm not like even like removing like I said, like what I'm saying with this is like just because someone is defending you, it doesn't like you need to sort of like understand like what someone is defending you like about, because again, like I'd be so mad, right, if someone defended me, like I made a video defending me, and then it like either one relitigated or two, made you look worse, or like makes the basically me like obviously it's basically kind of thing like obviously the person defending this person, like come on, like that type of thing. You know what I mean?
At this point, I'm trying to understand what you're saying, but at this point, it doesn't feel like every time I say anything, it gets misconstrued, or anytime someone says something in favor of me, it gets.
I don't believe any of that. It gets misconstrued. Yeah, no, I don't buy that. No. No, Seal, you're okay. You're all right. Yes, I would love to talk to you again sometime soon. Absolutely. No, I completely understand. You're not wrong.
It's misconstrued into like very cartoonishly bad. Like I know there's going to be a bunch of videos being made now with thumbnails saying Jar's latest response makes him look worse than ever before. And I'm trying. I never thought I would be put in a situation like this. Like, okay, I knew I would be put in a situation like this, but not like this. Like I always knew I would get canceled one day. It comes for us all. You can't be perfect forever. Eventually, you're going to do something really stupid. Like,
ooh, took me a second because I'm moisturizing my tattoos. Had to wash hands. What kind of tattoos do you have, Blue? That's cool. I have one too. I just have one though. I want more. I want more. Mine. I have a lobster on my ankle for my bestie who moved to Arizona. And yes, it's a Friends reference. Because I'm her lobster and she's my lobster. I miss her. Hopefully she'll move back here soon. But, yeah, I want to get another tattoo. 4, 3 video games and 1 Japanese traditional of a fox mask. Ooh. Ooh. What video games? Jar sounds like he's gonna cry. He just sounds like he's trying to be careful as to what he's saying, I guess. I don't know. But, yeah, we'll go with that for now because it's funnier. Dragon Age, Inquisition, Bloodborne, and Okami. Ooh, very nice. Very cool. She throwing a pity party. Okay, fine. Okay, fine. Alright, fine.
Like, at least I didn't abuse my girlfriend or anything. Like,
oh no,
like,
I don't
of
think
course.
anyone's accusing you of that.
Oh no one. I'm referencing I'm Alex.
Okay.
Oh, nice, Yan. What you playing?
Yeah, like I know I don't have the best control over my emotions, and that's why I try to avoid stressful situations. And I know that's ironic coming from a drama channel, but I also want to do the right thing, and sometimes I just don't know. Like,
ooh, Middle Earth: Shadow of War. I don't think I've ever heard of that one. There are so many gosh darn games out there. I can't keep track anymore. But sounds like it's just you, Wookie. It must just be you, because everything's fine on our end. Or on mine, anyway. Yeah, I show everything is fine.
I thought Ponder did such a good job for the longest time, but Peaches, I thought, okay, like Peaches got canceled harder than Kiro the Wolf. There's no way Peaches is guilty at this point. Like, she has to be innocent of everything. Fuck no. I just don't know what to do sometimes. I want to do the right thing, I just don't know how.
Before, like,
Wait, what?
For the longest time, but Peaches, I thought, okay, like Peaches got canceled harder than Kiro the Wolf. There's no way Peaches is guilty at this point. Like, she has to be innocent of everything. Fuck no. I just don't know.
What? Guys, I think Yen might be a nerd. Yes. Yes, she is. Mm-hmm. Not the Kiro the... Okay, who's Kiro the Wolf? I don't know who that is. But hold on a minute. What is he... I'm not understanding what he's trying to... Oh, great. That's wonderful. I'm not understanding what he's trying to say, though. I don't... What? That I'm getting... Chat, maybe I'm just getting tired, which is totally possible. But I'm not understanding what he's saying.
I thought Ponder did such a good job for the longest time, but Peaches, I thought, okay, like Peaches got canceled harder than Kiro the Wolf. There's no way Peaches is guilty at this point. Like, she has to be...
That doesn't make any sense. Without any context as to who Kira the Wolf is, besides what Yen just said, and that's disgusting. What? That still doesn't make any sense.
Be innocent of everything. Fuck no. I just don't know what to do sometimes. I want to do the right thing, I just don't know how.
before like you release a video, or like when you're writing a script or anything like that, do you ever like what kinds of people are like you like getting thoughts and feelings about this from? Like, you don't have to say anyone specific. Like, again, like if you're saying you have a problem, okay, so like if you're saying you struggle like with wording yourself sometimes, or you struggle with like understanding certain things, what kinds of people are like there to like help you, basically, to like, you know, make sure that like you are articulating yourself in the way that you are meaning to articulate yourself? Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
like,
sometimes one of my
network for that.
Not like a whole group. Like, okay, I did, but they all got canceled one after another.
Right.
Like, every time I would ask for advice from someone, like I would be like in a group with people like, oh, hey, is this okay? But I also have to be careful, because even asking for advice, because there are people out there who would want to take advantage of me or use me to push their agenda. And I really hate it when someone says scrap the whole thing. And I really can't stand that. It's like, listen, it doesn't matter how bad a video is, you can salvage anything if you like. But
like, obviously it depends on the video's contents, right?
Of course.
Yes.
Like, listen, when it comes to a video about, I don't know, fucking Star Wars, I almost never ask for anyone's advice on that, because I'm like, it's Star Wars. What if it's a serious topic? I'm like, okay, I need help with this. And I hate it when people say, he's making a video by committee. I don't have a fucking Senate group that votes on stuff like yes or no. Like, it doesn't work like that. That's so stupid. I just
I get you.
have a hard time
Okay, then what would you call Professor Dreadlocks, your girlfriend, and your neighbor then? What would you call them? I mean, I wouldn't. I mean, they were your advisors, right? You even said so yourself, that you were very much dependent on them, because otherwise you wouldn't be able to put out content, right? Without their approval of some sort. Like, that doesn't make any sense. Bro. God damn it.
articulating myself sometimes, And there are a lot more people who are more socially aware than me, and they will say something like, "Listen, I know you find this joke funny, but it will fly over a lot of people's heads. Probably don't make it."
Again, like, I'm aware that, like, Lio wouldn't have been, like, around you when this, like, video came out, or, like, wasn't involved, or, like, did any of the proofreading and stuff like that. But, like, were people there to, like, check that stuff when it came to the Cinebear topic, you know?
Well, yeah, there was, like, Miss Anthroponi, Akumu, and then there was, like, gonna ask some Goblin Girl and Cine their thoughts on it. Then after that, it was like, okay, time to reach out to Jack and Enno. And of course, there was going to be my roommate who was coming home from his business trip. And I do have another roommate, but they just stay in the room playing dinosaur games all day.
No, that's fair. I mean, so, like, when it came to, like, Akumu and people like that, did you, like...
Oh, there's another. Wait, was that revealed before? I don't know. Okay.
Well, I'm just, like, what did you end up showing them? Was that, like, the first video that you had in mind? Or, like, the first version?
No,
Sorry, chat. I'm getting tired, and my brain is just getting all sorts of distracted. So, I apologize. I'm starting to get tired, and now I'm just like, okay, what is happening?
the one that got leaked.
And what were their thoughts on that?
Miss Anthroponi, whatever it was, they deleted it.
Okay.
Or they didn't even give me anything. And Akumu didn't even get the link to it because I prepare for every time I see someone get canceled. I always make a mental note about how they got canceled, what they did, and I tell myself, okay, I will not do that. I didn't expect Kumo to do that. I didn't expect him to completely upload it onto his channel. It made me freak out because I never saw that coming. I've never heard of anyone doing that before.
Right.
And it completely caught me off guard. And I know that would only happen to some.
How would that catch you off guard when you sent the video to Romantic Goblin and then Romantic Goblin sent it to Kumo? How could that possibly catch you off guard? Why are you doubling down on that? Do you keep telling yourself that and eventually it will be true? That's not how this works, Jar. That's not how that works. Jar's just one video away from winning? Bro. I don't understand. Oh, fucking hell.
Someone like me, someone who doesn't really use a script. Who... Of course Kumo did this. Of course he did.
KHuck, is he stupid? Yes, Kickin. He is very stupid. Yes. Yes. It'd be a little fair, it's stupid, but it could be he was caught off guard because he didn't expect Goblin to give it to Kumo. He should have. He should have. Considering, well, from what I remember, and again, chat, you can correct me if I'm wrong. From what I remember, he did he end up saying that he knew, or that he had a feeling that Romantic Goblin would send it to Kumo? Or am I just making that up? I very well could just be making that up, and if I am, then fine. But I'm sorry, but he should have expected that. He should have expected for that to get sent around. Maybe not necessarily to Kumo. Maybe. But again, he still should have expected that. That doesn't make any sense.
Like, I didn't want him to get his hands on the video because I knew he would do something stupid.
Right.
And I was a fool. I was so stupid, and like, I just never even heard of that happening, so I never prepared myself for it. And a part of me did think, like, I did feel bad for Cine, but on the other hand, I also did feel bad for Enno. I will say this, though. I started off this whole thing feeling bad for Jack, and I felt less and less bad for Jack as time has gone on. In fact, Jack is the one person who has been on a constant trajectory downwards, of my opinion of them.
Well, yeah, I mean, they've got quite the storied internet footprint at this point.
Yeah, and
yeah, they
I
do.
just never thought.
And for those of you who haven't, or for those of you in VOD land later on, who watched this later, Jack he is referring to as Birdie. Jack is Birdie. Just so you guys know.
Something like this would happen. Like, it just caught me off guard so much.
Yeah, I get
And
it.
listen, again, I know you're friends with people like Thuman and others who don't like me. I get it.
Yeah.
I get it. Okay? I know you don't have my best. You want to hear me out, but you don't have my best interest at heart. I know.
That's true. Yeah.
I know you don't.
Like I'll be blunt with it, yeah.
Yeah, I know. I'm used to it.
Hey, you know what? Kudos to Yen for being honest. I mean, not that I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised that she wouldn't be. But, yeah. Poor sensitive snowflake Char would have said this. Very true. Very true, Edgar. Very true.
I'm trying to be better. I keep trying. I just don't know what I'm doing wrong sometimes.
And you've probably thought about this. I think it would be best if, when it comes to topics like these, to don't do it. Don't go into these topics again.
I know. I was trying to be so careful. I just never thought. Because do you know about the Chaos 55T drama?
I've heard of that because their name keeps. I've heard of that because their name keeps coming up recently.
Okay. The point is, someone accused them of grooming, and I thought back then, okay,
I've heard of that
because do you know about the Chaos 55T drama?
I've heard of that because their name.
Chaos 55T. Who's that? Yen, are you still here? Yeah, exactly. Spotweiler just played the world's smallest violin. Exactly. It does. It does sound like that sounds like he's gonna cry. Yes. Yes. That right there with what he just said sounds like he was getting ready to cry. Yes. But who's Chaos 55T? I don't know that one. Is that anything of significance, or does anybody know?
Name keeps. I've heard of that because their name keeps coming up recently.
Okay. The point is, someone accused them of grooming, and I thought back then, well, I'm not calling her a pedo because the person is saying that they were the older party. So, like, clearly, grooming. If child grooming is bad, clearly what grooming means is when you try to get with someone. So if an adult tries to get with a kid, that's child grooming. So if you just try to get with someone, it's just normal grooming. I know that's stupid, but I isolated all my life and all this other shit, so I just was like, well, I'm not calling her a pedo, so, like, this should be fine. And then Ponder got mad at me and said, like, oh, you were falsely accusing Chaos of being a pedo, how dare you, and all that. And I thought, oh, so you have to be a pedo in order to groom. Now I get it, and like, if you've seen Ponder's videos on Cosmodor, she was like, oh, Cosmodor is objectively not a pedo. And I just don't get how this stuff works. It just, everything seems like grooming and pedo and predator. Every time I hear someone talk about it, it seems like it contradicts, like, the rules of the last video I saw on this topic.
What?
Sorry if that was very broken English.
It's fine. I mean,
yeah, like,
it's all about, like, a lot of the way that in terms of these types of videos it's based around the wording, right? If you use the incorrect word.
Oh, yeah, and how did you do this? How did you do this? There is how? Like, you can groom adults, manipulate them into trafficking shit, but adults can also consent and have relationships. I don't know if Jar knows the difference. I don't think that he does either, Kickin.
Word, or you use something that's, like, not specifically like a label, it could be seen as mitigating. Like,
I know.
For example, like, by saying something like, oh, I don't know, they're not a groomer, they've just done something, like, it's bad, but then I don't think they're a child groomer, or like
I know, right? The way I would have crashed out if someone talked like this to me. Yen has Herculean patience. I know, right? Yeah, it's... I can't.
like stuff like that.
I know. Listen, if I could go.
I agree, middleman. Yen has powers we cannot comprehend. Yes. I agree. Yen is very much a superhero. Yes.
Go back in time and change it, I would. I just didn't think Kuma would do what he did, and I've kept that opinion consistent.
I don't understand how you could have. I do not understand how you could have thought that. There's no way. No. You've been consistent with that, but no one fucking believes you. There's a difference. There's no way that you could not have known that Kuma was not going to get this. There's no way. There's no way. With the way that how things ended up playing out, there's no fucking way, dude. There's no way.
Yeah. I just wish people would understand that and not hate on me so much. Like it's just unbelievable. Like how much I've lost. I've been completely taken out of the algorithm. I've got kicked from like almost every Discord group I've been in. Like every time I search my name up, I can't even find my channel.
Nope. And it's all because of you, my guy. It's all because of you. You have done this to yourself. We've not just me, but other creators who have covered you. You knew exactly what you were doing. And now you're trying. Bro. Hi, Lio. Jar knew Kuma would leak things. He watched Kuma do that to Susie earlier that year. Thank you very much. Thank you, Lio. Yeah, there's no fucking way that he didn't know. There's no way. And thank God Yen knows better. But still, there's no fucking way that he did not know.
It's just a lot. And I was like, I was dumbfounded because I was like, I think I'm getting canceled harder than Cinny. Like, I didn't groom no one. I didn't be in the FCK. I never sent fucking CP to anyone or did anything inappropriate with kids. And, like, I feel like...
Well, no. But you did have a minor... You did commission a minor to make fetish art for you. So, there's that. But I'll give you this, that you, if I remember correctly, and chat, I'm sorry, there's just so much with all of this that I just can't keep track anymore. But if I remember correctly, you did not find out about that artist being a minor until after the fact. If I remember that correctly, which I'm fairly certain I am, but again, if I'm not, please tell me. I will... Yeah, so. Okay, he found out after. That's what I thought.
Like people, I know.
Then you retract my attempt to be fair. There you go. And no, Cool Me Girls, I understand what you were trying to say earlier. No, I get that entirely. But that's the thing though, right? Is that given the history that he had, not only with Kumo, but with Romantic Goblin, whatever history that they had, which was, I'm assuming, kind of friendly. There could have been more to it. There's no way that he could have not known that Kumo was going to do something. There's no way.
You know, this is paranoia. You may laugh at me for this, or you think I'm being too paranoid. Sometimes I think people wish, like, just want me to be a pedophile. Like, they're like, we need a reason to hate you, and we want to...
Oh my God. Do I have to break out the song already? Okay. Like, what? People... Oh my God, Jar. People do not want you to be a pedo. They do not want any of that. Oh my fucking God. Oh my God. I cannot... Can I believe that he said that? Yes. Oh my God, Jar, you're so fucking dumb. Just... Oh my God.
We want you to be gone forever. Please do something to a child.
What?
I never thought that about my worst enemy. I never said, "Oh, I hope they do something to kids so they're gone forever." I never wished that, but I feel like everybody wishes that about me. Maybe I'm just being stupid.
I think a lot of like the negativity can make you think like people don't want you out, like gone for that. Obviously there are people like, you know, it's the internet, right? There's any number of people who can have any number of different opinions or say any number of different things, right? I think those with voices, in terms of like the creators, in terms of people covering you, they don't think that.
No.
They are going to you after you for the things that you have done.
Exactly. Thank you, Yen. Thank you.
Specifically, I know there's like things that you obviously like disagree with, right? In that respect, but these are the things that people are like questioning about you from what they can see, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
I understand that. That does make sense. It's just sometimes I have to ask, what have I done? Because first it's like every time, what is it? Is it the one fart image I saw, therefore I'm going to be known as a fart fetish for the rest of my days because I said
yes
one funny fart picture one time? Well, is that the thing I have done?
Well,
sorry if I'm getting a little snappy.
No, you're fine. Look, I can be blunt and say what you have done, whether intentionally or not. Okay, in terms of what has been put out there, you have defended a child groomer with a video that you put out onto a public platform. You have harassed people who didn't want to speak to you at a convention.
Yep.
Now. Oh, okay. I'm all right. Let's see the evidence for that. I'm sure.
What? What? Oh my god. Oh, chat. We still got like 15 or so minutes left. Are you fucking kidding me? Thank you, Middleman. I got your 2 things. Thank you. Let's see the evidence for that? Are you kidding? Why are you... Oh my god. Why are you denying that? Why? Oh. I need help, chat. I need help. Oh, I can't. There's
I'm sure plenty of like videos of me running after them. Let's see it.
Okay. Listen, and again, I can be like, I'm being general here, right? And that is like you wanting to go up to these people and be around them when they do not want to spend time with you. If you want me to be more specific, right? I think.
Oh, okay, and then a year, a fucking. Sorry, I want to keep my emotions in check. Sorry,
You're fine.
Like.
Yeah, no, exactly, Jack. He just can't help being defensive. Exactly.
I really wanted to hang out with them. They said no. I tried to lower it. They kept on saying no. Eventually, I gave up. I shook Ponder's hand. I thought it was funny. And she didn't make it clear. Well, only one did. And that was the one I asked. The others, I was like, listen, too many of them hate me. I'm just going to do my own thing. And now they think I'm following them on all this other stuff. There's no evidence of it. They said no. I pushed a little bit. They said no again. Fine. They don't want to hang out. Please stop accusing me of following you when I'm not. And that made me really paranoid.
But you did, though. But you did. No, Seal, I don't want to talk to him. I really don't. Jar, I don't know if you're watching this or not. I highly doubt that you are. But no, I do not want to talk to you. I don't. I've said that so many different times right now, throughout the time that I've been talking about you. I do not want to talk to you.
Paranoid. I knew when I saw them like talking about it, I knew they're not coming forward about it. They're only going to do it when I get canceled.
Okay.
And that's what happened.
Oh, no. Cool anime girls. I see that comment. That's disgusting. That is absolutely disgusting. You know what's funny, Chad, about that, by the way? Vincent has yet to acknowledge what he did. And also, with all the quote tweeting that I did in response to his tweets over the last day or two, he has yet to respond to me. Yep. He has yet to respond to me. Which I find hilarious.
I believe at one point you did end up saying, like, your original thought when again, correct me if I'm wrong, when going up to them to shake their hand was to, like, obviously not do the actual, like, complete thing, and that you would be referenced that, but when iDubbbz went up to Tana Monju, whatever her name is, like, you were gonna go, like, it's say just a robot, or like something like that. Was that something that, like, because I believe that was something you were originally going to do. You ended up doing it. I'm not saying you did, right? Is that right? Okay, so
I think no. Whoa.
Okay.
I think I brought that up as an example in my video because I was like, "How come iDubbbz is not getting hate for this, but I can get more?" He puts his armor. I said, "It's not like I did that." Comparing it to the iDubbbz thing, which people told me I'm not allowed to compare things anymore.
My apologies, then I did misremember. But in terms of that,
It's
like
fine.
in terms of a comparison, see, obviously you didn't go like what iDubbbz did and said, right? Not precisely, but you. In terms of like, of why people were like, some people did have issues with what iDubbbz did there because Tana didn't want to talk to him, didn't want to didn't want him there, and did it anyway. That's like that would be the fair comparison. See that, and that would have made that person uncomfortable. And I'm sure you can understand why that might make someone uncomfortable now.
Oh yeah. Like listen. I'm going to be honest here. I don't give a fuck when it came to the Ponder thing at VidCon. I don't give a fuck. I don't care. Like I'm going to be 100% real with you, even if she was made uncomfortable about it. I actually don't give a fuck. Like,
what? Oh, let's hear what this. Okay, let's see what else he has to say about this.
I'm going to be 100% blunt here. Everyone else, fine. The Ponder thing, though, I thought it was funny. And then I as soon as she realized who I was and she screamed, "Oh my god," I just let go of her hand immediately and walked away. But then she added in, like, he squeezed my hand and all this other stuff. And I'm like, ugh.
I do want to, like, again, like,
Yes, Abyssal, that is true. To correct that I do remember. To correct Jar on the VidCon stuff, he told a third party about what he did. Third party went to Kumo about it, and Kumo made it public. Yes. The art girlies had no intention on mentioning him at all. Yes. Yes, I do remember that. Yes.
I'm chill with Falky, and so I do kind of want to like understand like your thoughts. Okay, like because obviously like your message to me was like you think he's bad faith, right?
Yeah.
Obviously,
if you want to be friends with him, that's fine.
No,
I'm not your friend.
I know. I'm just letting you know, right? So there's some transparency.
Like, when I'm going on Google, I have to go back to Google the Google. Because, like, how am I supposed to get to Google's homepage?
Cool Anime Girls super chatted $5. I'm gonna defend myself here. I haven't had a good sleep in like over a week.
Oh no.
I get a little unhinged when apologize, but it'll probably continue.
Oh. Well, I'm sorry that you haven't been sleeping well in over a week. I'm sorry, Cool Anime Girls, but thank you for the 5. Okay. I'm kidding. No, I'm sorry. I'm legitimately sorry that you haven't been sleeping good in the last week. I'm sorry, but you are something else, I swear. I'll leave it at that. Jesus. Oh, God. Thank you for the 5, my lady. I appreciate it. Thank you. 2 away from the goal, chat. 2 away. Let's go.
I see that. He had messaged me, like, because I was a bit like surprised that you sent me a friend request, and I was like, oh, just a robot send me a friend request, you know. And he had messaged me saying like, look, if he does want to have a talk, and you know, he will be civil, he will be calm, and he will like hear you out in terms of like having just a genuine conversation. If that's and I'm just like, it doesn't need to be now. It doesn't. I'm not gonna like say get on his stream, you know, right? But like again, like that is something that you could do, like, and he will be civil. And if he doesn't, then just leave, right? Just
Yeah. But we all know better than that, right? We all know that if Fauci gets into a call with him, an actual call, maybe not on a stream, but in either a private call, recorded call, whatever it may be, Fauci will be civil. We all know this. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about that. In fact, I'll even say this too, chat. I even told Jar that. I did. That his best bet, if he wants the truth, quote unquote, out there, or whatever kind of hang up he may still have, his best bet would be to talk to Fauci. Fauci will hear him out. But the thing is, though, too, is that Fauci will also call him out. And he's not afraid to do so. If he feels that Jar is going to bullshit him like what he was attempting to try to do with Yen and with other people, then Fauci's going to call him out. And rightfully so. So, yeah, he's also been listening to Rotsoy. Exactly. I even said that too. That Rotsoy is biased now against Fauci because of what has occurred. So, again, yeah, I agree, Calamity Girls. I do too. The only thing Fauci will not pull punches. Exactly. No, because if what Fauci will do is that he will legitimately go into the call in good faith. He will. Now, what happened on that stream, the stream that happened a couple weeks ago when, they pulled Just a Robot in, that was brilliant. I'm not going to lie. I think that he probably had a feeling that he was going to run. At least I think, if I know Fauci well enough, I think that he knew, or had a feeling anyway, that Jar was going to run. But again, if Fauci does ever get that chance, he will be the most honest and, try to and be civil. Not that Yen isn't here. Yen is being extremely civil and extremely patient. But, yeah. So.
Okay.
The call. Like, I'm just saying, is this like is it in between? Because, like, do you see what I'm saying?
I understand what you're saying.
Mm-hmm.
I would prefer to sleep on it, but
yeah, that's fine.
You need to understand. Can I tell you the worst part about having what I have?
Sure.
I have this. This is why, if you see my video on Vincent Skullman, I was giving him the benefit of the doubt when he admitted to manipulating me. He admitted to manipulating me, but I still didn't believe he did that at the time. At the time, I didn't believe he did that because I was like, I know you admitted to it, but you're on the spectrum like I am. I think you just appeased Lio because you didn't want to be there so badly that you were like, listen, I'm guilty. Can I go home now?
Can you get some sad music? Shitty Flute Boulevard of Broken Dreams? Oh, God. There is no other song. Okay, fine. Okay, all right. Okay. We'll go with Mad World then. We'll do that. That's fine. Okay. Let me get that situated here then. Let me see if I can turn it down a little bit here. So that way you guys can still hear it. Okay. Let me know, chat, if when I start this, if it's too low or too high, and if I need to adjust it.
Kind of thing. Like, not understanding the future social consequences of that. So, like, I'm the same way. Like, I'm always nervous to get it. Like, this is why these calls are so difficult. Like, why I prefer there to be a mediator, because I have such a hard time not just bending the knee, because I do crack under pressure, and I'm just not used to this kind of stuff.
Again, like, I'm not gonna force you to do anything. I can't. I physically cannot, right? But again, sleep whenever you decide to go to sleep, right? Sleep on it, think on it, and you can have a discussion. You can set like ground rules in terms of having the discussion.
Why didn't we think of this sooner, chat? Oh my god, I'm mad that we haven't thought of this sooner. I'm mad that we didn't think of this sooner, damn it. Well, we're doing it now, I guess. Jesus. Oh, that does work. Oh my god, it works so well. Too funny.
I've done this more than once, right? Where I've had to mediate a call, or I've had to do these kind of things, like in terms of speaking to people you
don't take this the wrong way. Don't take this the wrong way, but I can tell you're biased.
Oh no, I am.
We all have bias. We all do.
I've been quite blunt about that. But
yeah,
I'm just trying to articulate myself in the way that you may understand my point.
But I just want, all I want people to do is stop painting me as a monster. People are acting like I was going to, Jar could have raped you, Cinny. That was probably his end goal. Oh, he was leering at girls and wanting to rape them. He was doing this. He gets boners, and I have such a low sex drive. I don't think people understand this. I have a very low one.
Again,
Bro! No.
Okay,
sorry, oversharing.
You're oversharing.
Oversharing, sorry.
You're fine. So with the whole, I will point out to you, everyone thinks that what Kumo said there was insane. Everyone with
no.
Yes, agree.
You're right.
Everyone thinks that's insane. I know it doesn't change the fact he said it, but because I don't know if you've seen, I don't know if you see people who talk about you. I don't know, because I know a lot of people don't like looking at stuff when it comes to them, when people are talking about them on streams and videos and all this stuff. So I didn't know.
Yeah, I know no one agrees with Kumo. I know when that came out, even Lio and Shud were like, "Fuck you, Kumo." Even they said that. But it really hurt me that I know being a public figure, I need to get over this shit because people are gonna have their opinions. But it really hurts me when people jump to those conclusions about me. Jesus, I know it was just him and Goblin. But fuck, man, that was wow. Kumo, I don't think you understand. Kumo has been on my ass forever. Ever since I got those okay, let me ask you something. And here's what pisses me off about most people. Out of everybody in that group chat you're in, have any of them ever dealt with someone photoshopping them grooming a 13-year-old?
What? I'm so confused. What?
What group chat I'm in? Wait, what?
The one we just left.
Over server?
Yeah. Has any of them ever had to deal with someone photoshopping them grooming a 13-year-old for months?
What? That is in reference to the Fluffy Turbo situation. Something both Ponder and Lao defended him on. Okay. That sounds familiar now. Okay. I gotcha.
I don't think so.
Yeah. I can't name another commentator who has dealt with that, but it's me who dealt with that. I can't think of...
And yeah, that was absolutely wrong. And now that you mention that, and the person that tried to say that you did something untoward with your niece, a niece that doesn't exist, that was absolutely unhinged. Yes, absolutely unhinged. But, so, Edgar, if I remember correctly, and Abyssal can correct me if I'm wrong, Fluffy Turbo, okay, you know what, Abyssal, you tell him, because you would probably say it better than I do. I do remember that being talked about, I just don't remember the specifics of it. So, you obviously know better than I do, so if you want to fill in Edgar Allan Ho, I love your name still, on that, then go ahead.
Think of another person who has received false murder allegations, but I've gotten that. I just sometimes think I'm the most unlucky, the luckiest and the unluckiest person in this corner of the internet. Every victory I've ever had was because of luck. Every defeat I've ever had was because of bad luck. I feel like it's all luck-based sometimes with me.
To be honest with you, I didn't expect to end up having a call with you, of all people.
I know, but I can tell. I watch your video with Doodle Tones. I can tell vaguely what kind of person you are. Parasocial, of course, but parasocial.
What?
Way of learning what kind of person you are, but I can tell you're a little bit more approachable than other people, and I don't think I think you care more about doing the right thing than others, but I've been wrong on that before. I just want you to know one thing, one takeaway.
Okay.
I agree. I shouldn't deal with a topic like this ever again, and I won't.
Mm-hmm.
Like next time, if I do it again, it's going to be 10 times worse. The backlash, I mean, and not the situation, but I'm not going to do this again. Okay, nope, stuff like this. But I've always wanted to do. I want to do the right thing. I want to, and I was trying to be careful. It's just a look.
And then shortly after this call was when you released the Ponder video. So you lied.
Mo did 100% caught me off.
Right. Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah. I just bring that up because I've noticed some of a trend with a lot of the videos on me. They tend to leave that out, and it was real.
Blue, one takeaway. I never share my degenerate furry profile, and my sex drive is low. Now listen to me cry. What have we learned today, chat? That right there. Jesus.
Really pissing me off.
Yeah, I get that. Like, again, it also like I feel like I'm like I'm repeating myself when I say this, but like from someone who, from everyone else's perspective, including mine,
I know,
and I'll be honest, it's so abnormal in the way that you end up make these videos, specifically in regards to the Sydney Bear topic, and I know you're aware of it, right?
I know.
So, again, I'm not going to sit here and like say,
"Hi, T-Moss Boss. Good to see you again, sir. Happy Jartober."
I'm confused.
True.
Like, when I'm going on Google, I have to go back to Google the Google. Because, like, how am I supposed to get to Google's homepage?
Metalman87 super chatted $5. You can tell Jar is lying because he is talking.
True. Thank you, Metal Man, for the 5. I appreciate it. Thank you. One away from the goal, chat. One away. Let's go. What's up, T-Moss Boss? How are you?
like, yes, Just the Robot does structure his did decide to structure his video in this way or that way, right?
Listen. I will say this. Let's say I'm guilty. Let's say I'm lying to you. Of course, I would still say this either way.
Right.
Yeah. Either way, I would say this, and that's what I fucking hate. Whether it's the truth or it's a lie, it sounds the fucking same.
Yeah.
I know. And that's why I hate being in this situation so much.
Oh, yeah, my brain is breaking from the stupidity that is Jar, of course. But other than that, I am okie dokie. Hope you're good too. Yes, we played Mad World during Jar being a baby. That's very true. Is he actually crying? I don't know. Let's go back here. Hold on.
I know.
So, again, I'm not going to sit here and say yes, Just the Robot does structure his did decide to structure his video in this way or that way, right?
Listen. I will say this. Let's say I'm guilty. Let's say I'm lying to you. Of course, I would still say this either way.
Right.
Yeah. Either way, I would say this, and that's what I fucking hate. Whether it's the truth or it's a lie, it sounds the fucking same.
Yeah.
I know. And that's why I hate being in this situation so much.
That's fair.
Oh!
But,
Yep. Mm-hmm. I'm not gonna say no, Skinny Blue, no! Oh, God. Blue, no! Well, I mean, let's be real, chat. He does have a history of it, so just saying. Just putting that out there.
look, again, it's late. I'm going to let you go.
You too. And, hey, sorry if I came across as awkward.
Oh, that's fine. I've had more awkward conversations, don't you worry.
No way.
Yes, way.
Okay.
Listen, we're in a community where a lot of people are on the spectrum. Don't you worry. But anyway, I'll leave you to it. All right? Take care.
All right.
Fucking hell. What the fuck was that? And that was my brief but very bizarre interaction with the creator, Just the Robot. I would like to thank Fauci from the Op Block for lending me his voice for this video, and also Rotting Brain for making this video's thumbnail and the art you saw throughout this video. Just a Robot is a creator who is a lying hypocrite, who I wouldn't trust to make videos on serious topics in the future, given how he handled the Cinebaro Free situation. I would also like to thank all the amazing artists who have been making absolutely amazing fan art, and thanks to everyone who has been supporting this channel, we have managed to reach 900 subscribers. And it would be
And now she's at over 1.02k. Let's go. Let's go.
absolutely amazing if we can reach 1,000 by the end of the year, so make sure to
And
like
she
and
did.
subscribe for more content. This has been Yen, and I'm going to sleep.
Yay, Yen. Yay. That is awesome. Yay. Oh, Yen. Yen. I have no idea how you did that. I have no clue how you did any of that. I really don't.